understand the points I say. Everything comes from Krishna. Arjuna, even the 3 types of materialism which affects everyone does not affect Krishna, who is the creator. People who are materialistic, arrogant, falsely wise, or dull ignore me. People turn to me when they are curious, desperate, sad, or wise. People who think I'm just a mouthpiece for Brahman, the formless spirit, they never get to know me personally. But wise people who serve me come to me after death. So Arjuna asks, tell me about this formless spirit, please, as well as the gods, the soul, karma, and your presence in my heart. And please, how do I know you at death? Krishna says, the formless spirit or Brahman is my spiritual effulgence. And the spark-like individual spirit souls are of the same spiritual substance. By nature, the individual souls serve, but if they choose to serve this endlessly changing world of matter, they suffer karma. As for the gods, I create them to manage this material world. And yes, I do live in your heart as the super soul, Arjuna. So the formless spirit or Brahman is my spiritual effulgence, and the spark-like individual spirit souls are of the same spiritual substance. By nature, the individual souls will serve. But how they choose to serve? If they choose to serve this endlessly changing world of matter, they suffer karma. So how you serve, what you serve matters. As for the gods, I create them to manage this material world. And yes, I do live in your heart as the super soul Arjuna. Please repeat these words of mine, but only to pious people. That too shall ensure that you will return to me. For no one is more dear to me than one who shares this message. And anyone who hears it faithfully, without envy, attains to the worlds of the pious. Arjuna, do you understand? Arjuna firmly says, infallible Krishna, you have destroyed my illusions and doubts. By your kindness, I have remembered who I really am. Now, according to your instructions, I shall fight. As for remembering me at death, practice by thinking of me as you fight. At other times, think of me as both ancient and fresh, grand and minuscule, but always as a person shining like the sun. Mystic yogis train themselves with long, deep, mechanical meditation to leave their bodies at just the right time. That helps them proceed to me in the spiritual world, the only world free of the extended misery of birth and death. But you can get there simply by remembering me. In fact, by serving me, you gain whatever you might achieve from study, austerity, charity, renunciation, or any sort of religion. Let me tell you more. These lessons comprise the king of education, Arjuna. Because you have no envy towards me, you are able to understand them. You must simply listen with faith. I create the universe and everything in it. but I remain an individual, untouched by my creation. Fools see me as an ordinary man, but great souls bow to me and serve me with love. Some offer great sacrifices to the gods instead, for they like the material enjoyment the gods can give them. But if one lovingly offers me a little water, or a flower, or some vegetarian food, I accept it. Even if you make a mistake, I'll still accept you. I'm equal to everyone but partial to my devotees. Be my devotee and I promise you will come to me. In short, just know that I create everything. Always serve and speak about me and you will be happy. For I, sitting in your heart, shall shine the lamp of knowledge and destroy all the ignorance in your life. Arjuna says, I love listening to you, Krishna. It seems that only you can truly know yourself. How can I know you? Krishna says, when you see the best of anything, the shark among the fish, or lion among the beasts, for example, think of me, yet anything wonderful you see in this world is just a spark of my true splendor. Arjuna says, Krishna, you have kindly dispelled my illusion. Although I see you now as you are, if you think I am able to behold it, please show me your form in which you are the universe and everything within it. Krishna says, yes, Arjuna, I shall give you divine eyes to see this divine vision. Arjuna amazed, Krishna, I see the huge gods with their weapons and jewels dispersed on every planet, dazzling with every imaginable color. The blazing glory of it all surrounds and blinds me. And yet the gods bow in fear before you. Truly you are everything, Krishna. You see everything with your eyes, which are the sun and moon. Fearful. Now I see you crushing the bodies of every living being with your terribly sharp teeth. My relatives, my enemies, everyone is rushing into your mouth. Why are you doing this? Krishna says, I am time, the death of all. All these warriors are already as good as dead, Arjuna. Fight as my weapon and win your fame. Arjuna is trembling. Almighty Lord, I bow to you from every side. Every living thing should glorify you, but I have foolishly treated you as a friend. Please forgive me as a father forgives a son, or a wife forgives a husband. And please let me see you again as Krishna. Krishna, my universal form has frightened you, Arjuna. Be calm. Now see me in the form you hold dear. Arjuna, even by performing every kind of good deed, a person will not see me like this, as I am, as Krishna. Only by loving devotion can I be truly seen. Arjuna says, my Lord, should I contemplate you as Krishna or as infinite, formless spirit? Krishna says, some people meditate on me as an endless spirit. That kind of meditation is troublesome, but eventually they may achieve me. But if you directly think of me, I swiftly rescue you from the sea of birth and death. If you can't always think of me, then hear and chant about me in the practice of bhakti or devotional yoga. If you can't do that, then work for me, or at least work for charity, because detachment brings peace more so than mere knowledge. Those who think of me in devotion show wonderful qualities of kindness, tolerance, steadiness, and determination. They love me and I love them.